Hi there, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about mindfulness and mindful traveling while taking you to Buyukada, the biggest island of the archipelago of Princess Islands in the Sea of Marmara in Istanbul. I'll share with you beautiful pictures of the island and give you some tips on how to travel mindfully, which I use myself. That make my traveling much more interesting, captivating and meaningful to me. So if you're interested, watch the video. There are 9 Princess Islands altogether. The biggest, Buyukada, is 5.5 square kilometers. Going there takes from 30 minutes to 1.5 hours depending on the ferry deck and type of boat. We took a regular ferry from Cabotage as we wanted a long ferry ride. One of the biggest pleasures for me in Istanbul is to take a ferry and observe seagulls standing on the rear deck. Passengers always treat them with bread and biscuits, and these birds are happy to catch them on the go. Why do I want to talk about mindfulness and traveling? You may ask. Probably because I associate mindfulness with islands, with being on an island, and that was the time when we were on Buyukada Island, and I thought about that I can connect these two topics. For me, islands is something special. I've been to numerous islands, from Japan and South Korea to Ukraine, tiny islands, big islands, and I found that on the islands I feel myself like I'm, especially if it's a small island, I feel surrounded by water and in the center of something, and I feel more unity and integrated and more mindful. So mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and aware of your thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and the surrounding environment, without judgment. It involves intentionally bringing our attention to the present moment. Simple as it is, you just notice what's happening in your body and your mind and let it go. Mindfulness has numerous bonuses because it reduces stress, anxiety level, and it helps you to be present, aware of yourself and the surrounding world. It improves your focus and concentration and enhances the general state of well-being. It helps reduce stress, anxiety, depression, improves focus and concentration, enhances emotional well-being, and fosters a greater sense of self-awareness and compassion. Why go for mindful travel? Mindful travel is all about slowing down and savoring the incredible experiences life throws our way. It's not just about checking off destinations on a bucket list. It's about taking a moment to truly appreciate every aspect of your journey. When you practice mindfulness while traveling, you become more curious and inquisitive. That curiosity leads to discovering new things and gaining a deeper understanding, making your adventure even more meaningful. But here's the real kicker. Mindful travel is an opportunity for self-discovery. It's a chance to get to know yourself on a whole new level. By paying attention to your thoughts, emotions, and sensations as you explore, you gain insight into how they shape your reality. It's like peeling back the layers and uncovering the true you.
We spent a day on the island, but if you really want to explore it, it's better to stay overnight there. Even though it's small, it feels like to slow down and relax, you'd need at least 24 hours there. We arrived a bit late in the afternoon and left at 5. It was enough just for a short glimpse. To walk around a bit, to have lunch, ice cream, and spend a bit of time on the kids' playground. You cannot escape this when you travel with little kids. The important fact about the Princess Islands is that no transport apart from bicycles or electric vehicles around there. You can explore the island by foot, by electric taxi, or take a touristic bus that will take you around the island. It's all short trips, and I'd prefer a bicycle, but we were with the kids, so we didn't do it. It was very crowded in Istanbul when we were there, I think because of the May holidays, so it was busy on Buyukada as well. You may say it's difficult to relax and practice mindfulness in a place like this when there are so many people around, but still we found some less busy places on the island. Here on the side streets you can slowly go and explore the beauty of old houses, observe local people's life, play with cats, of course. Oh, and in summer there are beaches here, and people come here from Istanbul for a day trip to have some fun on the beach. We even had a glimpse at a rehearsal of some local orchestra.
So here are my tips for mindful traveling. Tip number 1, ditch those expectations. We all have tendency to wait for something, to expect something that we imagine should be in this place where we travel to, and when we don't find something we saw on Instagram, disappointment kicks in. And the key point here is just let it go and enjoy the flow.
But here's the thing, instead of fixating on what a place should have, how it should look or how the food should taste, it's time to loosen the grip. Let go of those preconceived notions and be open to the unexpected. Trust me, you might just end up having the most mind-blowing surprises of your life. Tip number 2. Go for mindful walks. I'd call them Zen walks. Meditation is a key ingredient of the mindful lifestyle. But guess what? You don't have to plop down and meditate like a statue for hours. You can totally get your meditation on while on the move. How? Well, one way is through meditative walks. And when you're traveling, you've got ample opportunities for that. Check out local parks and green spaces where you can take peaceful strolls, or even at popular tourist spots, switch up the pace. Slow it down, take it easy, and take in every little detail around you as you explore the area. Tip number 3. Take your time for mindful travel. Mindfulness is all about being present and paying attention, right? Well, that means you've got to pump the brakes and slow things down. We often get caught up in the frenzy of ticking off checkboxes on our travel itinerary, rushing from one famous landmark or country to the next. But is there a real need in this? Give yourself the freedom to relax and soak up the goodness of each moment. No need to set a strict time limit on your adventures. Instead, take it slow. Take it easy and dive deep into the essence of the place you're exploring. I already talked about it in my previous video when I showed you Balat area of Istanbul. Check out the link above. Trust me, the experience will be so much richer when you savor it to the fullest. Tip number 4. Eat mindfully. When you're traveling, it's also easy to indulge in all the mouth-watering treats and let your healthy eating habits go on vacation too. But hey, let's keep it real. There might be some changes to your diet while you're on the move, and that's okay. The key here is to stay open-minded and embrace new culinary experiences. When you're trying out new foods or dishes you've never encountered before, do it with mindfulness. Mindful eating means taking your time with your meals. Take smaller bites and chew slowly.
Probably all the leftover fish that they scrape off the plates, but yeah.
This way you can truly savor the unique flavors dancing on your taste buds and be fully present in the moment. And the last 5th tip, get curious. Want to sprinkle some magic on your travels? Seek out those hidden gems in your chosen destination that aren't swarmed with tourists. Trust me, that's where the most incredible adventure lies.
If you watched up to this moment, thanks a lot, I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this topic of mindful traveling, and I'll be happy to hear from you, and press like and subscribe and share this video with your friends if you liked it. See you soon. Bye bye.